guys, it's Brooke. Welcome back to my channel, or to my channel if you're new here. I hope you guys stay. So for today's video, I got this idea off of Instagram. I saw like a post that was a thread with all of these photos and these crazy stories behind them that are some of the most chilling and haunting, terrifying things to look at. Today I'm going to be showing you guys some of the most haunting photos that were taken just moments before people died. There's about 20 pictures that I'm going to show you guys where there are instances that a photo was captured just moments before this person died, and it's so chilling to look at and think about and hear these stories. And once I started reading this thread on Instagram, I knew I had to make a video talking about these things because I thought you guys would love it, because I do. So without further ado, we're gonna get into that video, but also before we start, I do want to apologize to you guys because I know I keep preaching how I'm going to be posting on a regular basis, and then I didn't post again for 2 weeks, but that was because I got very sick and my voice literally has been gone. It's finally back. I'm finally able to talk, sing, and I'm trying to take it easy, but normally when I do film these videos, I'm talking for like 30 minutes straight, so that usually dries out my voice. So we'll see how I do today, but in any event, we are gonna hop right into this video, but before we start, make sure you guys subscribe to my channel. Also, make sure you guys follow me on all my social media pages. Make sure you guys follow me on Instagram. I've been posting a lot of upcoming projects on there and things that I really want you guys to see that I think you guys would enjoy and like to be a part of. And yeah, follow me on my journey. Also, another quick little side note before we start. As you guys know, I am a singer, songwriter, actress, so make sure you guys subscribe to my music channel, which I will have in the description below. I have some pretty exciting ideas that I'm working on filming and things coming out, and just some really fun content that I want to post on there that I want you guys to be a part of as well. Music is one of my biggest passions, and it is why I started this YouTube channel, because I'm a storyteller. I like writing songs, I like talking, and just in anything I do, I'm a storyteller. So yeah, okay, let's get into this video. Things are gonna get a little bit more dark here on out. And I just want to put out a warning before you guys watch this video. We are going to be talking about death. These are not funny. This video is not happy, not a silly video. It's scary, sad, tragic, and heartbreaking. But I also found these pictures just so insane, and I think the reason why I want to film this and talk about these photos and show you guys these photos is because you just see moments before how happy these people are before they die and before they even know what's going to happen to them, and it just makes you want to take every single moment for granted, or at least that's how I felt. So yeah, let's talk about photo number one. This first photo right off the bat chilled me to my bones. So basically, in this photo that you guys are going to see right here, this is a picture of all of the crew members who were set to be on a rocket ship known as the Space Shuttle Challenger in 1986 that was supposed to be taking off to go to space. There were only these 7 members on the spaceship, and in this photo you can just see how happy they are, how excited they are to be boarding this rocket. I read something that said that this rocket had been tested and gone up to space like 9 times successfully, so this was going to be the 10th time going into space, and all these crew members were going to be aboard the ship, and you can just see by their faces they're all so excited to go on this adventure. I mean, I would be. That's like crazy. But little do these crew members know that once they board the ship, 73 seconds into their takeoff, the rocket ship exploded, killing all of them. I mean, that's so sad. I mean, their families were probably watching this take off and just watched this rocket explode in the air. My heart just breaks for all of them. Photo number 2. So this just seems like a normal photo of a dad holding his daughter on his shoulders taking a cute photo in the street. However, little did this man and his child and everybody in his surroundings know that that red car pictured next to him that he's taking a photo next to had a bomb inside. I may be pronouncing this wrong, but this tragic event was known as the Omagh bombing. I'm definitely saying that wrong. But this bomb went off moments after this photo was taken, killing 29 people and injuring over 220 people. And luckily, this is actually one of the happier stories where the father and the daughter actually survived. However, the person who took this photo did not. I don't know if he was standing closer to the car or what happened, but unfortunately the photographer died due to this bombing, and it's just sickening to me that like things like this go on in this world, and heartbreaking. And I think everybody could agree on that. This family is just like out on a nice day having fun, all happy, and someone is taking a photo for them, and then moments after, a huge bomb just explodes in this car that they literally took a photo next to. Also, kind of a conspiracy theory. Why are they taking a photo next to this car? I'm just thinking about this now. I don't know who did this bombing, if they figure that stuff out. I'm just throwing a conspiracy out there. It is a little odd that they were taking a photo literally next to the car, but I mean, it could just be a total coincidence, and probably is just a total coincidence, and my condolences to their family and the photographer and such, but just creepy, so eerie. Okay, this next photo is not really one that needs to be explained much, but this is a photo of someone named Keith Sapsford, who was a 14-year-old boy that was hiding in the wheel of this huge airplane leaving from Sydney, Australia and going to Japan. Why was he hiding in there? Couldn't tell you, but the photographer, John Gilspin, was testing out his new camera one day, and he thought he would shoot a photo of this airplane that was passing by his house, or wherever he was. I have no idea where he was. But as he was testing the lens of this camera, he accidentally caught a photo of this young 14-year-old boy falling out from the wheel of the airplane and dropping 200 feet to his death. Imagine seeing that. Also imagine being this child's parents and having a photo of the moment your son was like about to die. Like, that's just, ugh, my heart hurts for them. Alright, so this next photo is a photo of a man by the name of William Dave Sanders. It looks like it was taken on some kind of like web camera. Maybe the camera's in the school cafeteria, but he is in a school cafeteria, and this is during the Columbine shooting. And what this man is doing is he is guiding students, like 100 students he got out of the cafeteria to safety while there was a shooter in there. Moments after this photo was taken and he got many students out and to safety, he was unfortunately shot 2 times and did not survive the wounds. It's very, very heartbreaking. School shootings in general, I mean, are just terrible events, and to see a photo of a man who was trying to get kids to safety and saved so many lives during this awful, tragic event, seeing him in action moments before, knowing that he was one of the misfortunate people who didn't survive this attack, is just terrible. Okay, this next photo I thought was interesting because I had never heard of this story, and I guess it's really not interesting. It's sad and horrible, but the image is so weird. So here's a photo, and it just looks like a bunch of people on an airplane. They look like they're all happy, enjoying their time together, like they're going on a fun vacation maybe, or returning home from somewhere, or going to visit someone. And this is aboard a flight known as Flight 571, and moments after this photo was taken, the plane crashed in the Andes Mountains. 27 out of the 45 people survived the airplane crash, which is pretty good considering, but the survivors were forced to become cannibals and literally eat the members who didn't survive on the plane crash so that they could survive. And because of this, only 16 people wound up surviving out of the 27 who did survive the plane crash. They were not found for 72 days, and they landed in the Andes Mountains. There was literally no source of food, nowhere for them to go. They literally didn't have a choice but to eat the dead bodies of some of the people who were aboard the flight with them. Like, I can't even imagine having to do something like that, and I'm sure you guys can't either. I mean, that must have been sickening, like coming to a point where you literally have to eat another human being to survive. And 72 days is a long time. That is literally over 2 months, 2.5 months of having no food, no water. That's crazy. All right, this next photo is a little bit more obvious than the ones before this, but this photo I thought was cool only because for some weird reason I have this weird obsession with airplanes. Ever since I was little, I would always stare at the airplanes going over my house. Memorial Day weekend or whatever, I would watch the, you know, airplane flight shows, and like I loved going to these airplane museums, and I would love being in airports. I still do today. Like, I'm just super fascinated by airplanes. So this photo was a little bit cool for me to look at, but of course it was also very tragic. This is a photo that actually a dash cam on a car caught, and it is a picture of an airplane flight 235 crashing into some river in Taiwan. The plane carried 58 people and only 15 survived. I can't even begin to process what this must have looked like being in that car. And also, I don't know if you guys can see or not, but there's like a bus or something right where the plane is like crashing. Like, it's right there. I can't imagine seeing this. Like, this man's or woman's or whoever saw this happen, heart must have, like, I think I would have just thrown up, like, at the sight of this. Like, I would have blanked. I would have been like, what did I just see? Like, what was that? That's horrifying. Horrifying. All right, this next photo is a cute couple photo of a man by the name of Gilles Leclerc, I'm definitely saying that wrong, and Marianne Labanane, I also am saying that wrong. But nevertheless, this is a selfie they took at a concert they went to at the Bataclan Theater as they waited to see the Eagles of Death Metal perform. As you can see, they just look so happy to be there and be seeing one of their favorite artists performing, I'm sure. But moments later, unfortunately, 4 gunmen stormed into this concert hall and started shooting. And Gilles, I'm sorry that I'm mispronouncing the name, unfortunately was one of the people who got shot. Marianne survived. She probably, I can't even imagine the trauma that took on her, but also just, it disgusts me that like people could be so evil to take away happiness from people who done nothing wrong. Like, yes, we all have done stupid bad things that we regret, but like I don't understand how someone can just be so cold-hearted and go into this random concert and just start shooting innocent people. Like, what is wrong with people in this world? I don't understand. It's absolutely heartbreaking. Okay, so this next photo is a photo of a man by the name of Robert Overcracker. He was a professional stuntman, and in this photo, he was driving a jet ski over the Niagara Falls to raise awareness for the homeless. Very beautiful, his reasonings why he was doing this, but unfortunately, this photo is a photo of him doing this jump into the Niagara Falls off a jet ski, but his parachute failed to deploy, and he was sent down to his death. So sad. I mean, he was doing something beautiful, dangerous, stupid maybe even, but still with a good cause, and wow, that's all I can say. Alright, I'm gonna give you guys 2 more. I didn't realize how many I actually had screenshotted and how many there were, so if you guys do want a part 2 to this video, let me know in the comments down below, or leave this video a thumbs up, either or, but let me know if you want a part 2 because I do have a lot more photos. But second to last photo, this photo is a picture of a cute couple. They're just hugging by this bridge. But moments after this photo was taken, the woman who is dressed in red that is behind them, that was only a 20-year-old student, threw herself over the bridge and committed suicide. This railing is the railing that goes right over the Niagara Falls, so essentially she threw herself over the railings into the Niagara Falls, which caused her to die. Again, it's just heartbreaking. I can't even imagine like the parents seeing this photo knowing like now that like that's moments before my daughter decided to kill herself. Like, that's horrible. I said that was the second to last one, but I might actually have another one that I want to share with you guys because they're just so good. So this is a picture of someone who was a parkour person. His name was Pavel Kashin, something like that. And this is him performing a parkour trick that he is apparently or was apparently good at doing, except this time when he decided to backflip off this wall, he failed the stunt and actually fell to the ground below him. Again, what do these people's parents think when they see these photos? I can't even imagine. They probably can't even look at them. This next photo is a photo of the very famous Princess Diana. In the photo, her head is actually turned backwards. She's looking out the back window. But in any case, also in the car with her is her bodyguard and of course the driver. And this photo was taken just a few hours, maybe not even, before the fatal car crash that ended her life. Chilling. So chilling. Like, it's just, you never know. Like, you never know. That's what's scary about it. You never know what your last moment is. You just don't. That's why you have to appreciate every single moment. And I'm going to end with this last photo. This is a picture of Paul Walker. I'm sure most of you, if not all of you, know who Paul Walker is and remember that he died in a terrible, terrible car accident in 2013. Well, this is a picture of Paul Walker climbing into the vehicle that moments after would kill him. It's crazy, like, to see him, like, had he just not went in there, like, if I could just pluck him out of this picture and like pull his shirt back and be like, don't go in there, he'd be alive. You know, it's just so weird seeing these things. It's so weird witnessing these people moments before they knew they were going to pass away. It's horrible, it's heartbreaking, and I am going to leave it on that note because I don't even know if I can take any more of this. I'm sorry for the very dark video today, guys, but I do hope you guys kind of enjoyed this in a weird, messed up way, I guess. More in a sense, not enjoyed it, but just took something out of it that you should enjoy every moment, be safe, don't do stupid things like climbing into the wheels of an airplane, and if you're a parkour enthusiast, maybe stop. But also just like appreciate everyone around you because you never know when someone's last day is gonna be, last moments are gonna be. Like, you could say goodbye to one of your parents or one of your friends as they're walking out of school or something to go onto a school bus, and then the school bus could crash, or they could get hit by a car crossing the street, or you don't know, like crazy things just happen like this every day and we never know when they're going to happen. It's kind of a scary thing, but fearing the unknown is just stupid. We can't fear what we don't know. Otherwise, we're gonna live every single day very, very anxious and not be living. So enjoy your life. Take no moments for granted. Live every moment to the fullest and appreciate every single person you are surrounded by every single time you are with them, because you never know when the next time you're gonna see them is. Alrighty guys, I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, make sure you guys leave this video a thumbs up. Also make sure you guys subscribe. I post videos every single Monday, Wednesday, Friday, even though I've not been, sorry, but I'm going to. And if you have any suggestions for videos you guys would like to see me do, leave them in the comments below or DM me on Instagram. Also, I did a video a couple months ago where I had you guys send me some of your scariest stories, and I read your guys' scary stories, and since a lot of you guys do like my paranormal videos, I was thinking of doing that again. So if you guys have any scary, haunting ghost stories or just terrifying, sad stories that you want me to read, I can do them anonymously. You can like leave me a note saying, hey, keep this anonymous, or if you guys want me to use your names, your ats, you can also say that, and I will read some of your guys' terrifying stories. And yeah, that's really all I have for you. So other than that, have a very happy hump day. I will see you guys on Friday. Bye.